Welcome everyone to the game that has everyone talking. Both teams will be wanting to put on a show for their supporters here, and anticipation in the stands is building nicely. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. A true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the very impressive Jimenez at 6'3" is a real handful for any defence, but what's impressed me about him isn't just his goals, but how dependable and durable he is. This guy's a real workhorse, verging on the indispensable.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation... Oh, smashing header! Needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Stones forwards and with intent. Foden. Lewis. Cherki. Stones played up towards the front line. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the counter is on. Smith-Rowe. Rowe. Smith-Rowe. Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Smith-Rowe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Berger. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Ball's done its job. That's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva chips it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Haaland. And they've got rid. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's surging through. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Now it's Doku. Now it's Haaland! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bernardo Silva plays it short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Anderson clears it away. There are a few waiting for it. Nice interception, well timed. Smith Rowe shifted upfield. Tete. Berger. Bassi. Played towards the front line. Berger. And it's played forward. Could be danger here. That's good play. And it's Berger. And here's Rowe. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Haaland, Cherki, Vardiol, Doku, Stones, aim forwards, Rodri. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game, a lot of action high up the pitch. Kenny. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Lewis. Showing good feet. Cherki. Here's Foden, played in by Foden. Chukwueze, now he's off and running. Rodri. Foden. Berger. Out to the right. Succumbs to the pressure. And here's Doku. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, just wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Berger. Bassi gently done. Tete. Chukwueze. Now it's Jimenez. Played out to the right. Chukwueze. Rowe. And he's had a shot! And he's following up! Ruben Dias gets it away. Vardiol. Doku. That's going to go a long way. Through it. He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
And here's Rowe. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Strong running down that left flank. And he's managed to get free. Doku. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Vardiol. Proves too strong. Kearney did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he cuts out the supply. Stones cuts it out. Ruben Dias. Foden. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Moved on forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Kearney. Iwobi. Kearney. Anderson. Iwobi. Bassi forwards and with intent. And it's Robinson. Smith Rowe. Oh, sweet feet. Well read, and the danger is averted. Great defending, strong and determined. Cherki. Chukwueze. Iwobi. Nice looking ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
But I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Stones aim forwards. Foden. Haaland. Haaland stood his ground strongly. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, good ball! Haaland! And that has skinned the post.
Haaland, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Berger. Bassi shifted upfield. Smith Rowe. Now it's Smith Rowe. He's found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Haaland. Leno breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Berger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And it's been taken short. Kenny. Foden defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Haaland. He's shifting through the gears here. Out to the left it goes. Doku. Oh, it's played into the area. And that was very necessary. Chukwueze. Now it's Iwobi. That's really well manoeuvred. Kenny wins the duel this time. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Haaland. Cherky. And it's played full. And the shot! Bassi. Chukwueze looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Chukwueze. And it's Iwobi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aim forwards. Now it's Doku. That's a nicely weighted pass. Lewis. And here's Haaland. Iwobi. And reclaimed it in a trice. Berger shifted upfield. And it's Rowe. That's been slipped through. Real chance here. Oh, it's a chance, surely! Ruben Dias gets good distance on it. Foden. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. That's really well manoeuvred. Bassi. Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe played into space. Brilliantly cut out. Bernardo Silva. Doku.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Chukwueze is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Kenny. And here's Rowe. And it's Berger. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries a measured ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bernardo Silva, forwards and with intent. Doku. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Tete, moved on forwards. And it's Kearney. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Foden. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's can he finish? He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And here's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Kearney wins the duel this time. Now, what about a counter-attack? Here's Smith Rowe. Robinson hangs in across. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's played forward.
Likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's Berger. Iwobi, over to the left. Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. Lovely bit of skill. Berger. Kearney. Is there any support? He might not need it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Doku. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Spread out to the left. Doku. That's a throw. Anderson, pinged towards the front line. Berger. Guardiol. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Diaz, and he goes cross-field. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Doku. Iwobi shifted upfield. Stones. Cherki. Foden. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Stones. Cherky. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bernardo Silva tries a shot! Massive goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And here's Haaland. Picks it up out wide. Robinson. Tete. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. Rodri. Stones gently done. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Lewis. And here's Foden. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Haaland is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rodri makes the interception. It's run loose here. And he's there to get it away. Doku tries to clear. Ruben Dias attempts a clearance. Bernardo Silva.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Tete. Berger. Chukwueze. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Foden. Robinson. And it's Smith Rowe. That's very neat. Robinson. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's really well cleared. And that's been won straight back. Smith Rowe! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. Shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Stones forwards and with intent. Rodri. Doku shifted upfield. Now it's Foden. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played out wide, pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Iwobi. Here's Smith Rowe. And the finish! Sticks it away!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And here's Doku. Guardiol. Great defending, strong and determined. Kenny. And it's Smith Rowe. And he's on a charge. Smith Rowe, it's a delicate pass. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Foden. Cherki. Rodri. Cherki. Now who's going to be first to this? Out for a throw. Foden. Chance for a shot! Doku. That's tidy. And here's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva head out towards the right wing. Ball's gone out of play. Good ball, good... Bernardo Silva has a goal! It will be, and they can counter here. And it's Rowe. Smith Rowe. Rowe. Oh, he's found him in space. There's the shot! And the ball's... Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's there to clear it. Now it's Haaland. Ooh, delicate chip through. And it's gone back to the keeper. Bassi. Moved on forwards. Berger. Robinson. Oh, such a clever touch. Time to deliver. Robinson. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Corner it is. Foden, oh, good spread. Cherki, played out to the right. Lewis, there's the delivery. Doku. It's anyone's ball now.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Iwobi has created one goal already. Lovely feet. And it's Iwobi. Decent chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
That's really well manoeuvred. Doku. That is lovely. And that is out of play. Doku. Bernardo Silva has found the net here, of course. And he thumps it clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bassi gently done. And it's Rowe. Now it's Berger. He can get that clear. Tete have it back and can go again. And here's Smith-Rowe. Smith-Rowe.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Rowe. Now it's Smith-Rowe. Gets the shot away! And that's a real chance missed. Foden. Stones aim forwards. And that has been cleared. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Ruben Diaz cuts out the pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Lukic. Very nicely done. Lukic. Real chance! And somehow he managed to miss it. The changes then in quick succession. And it's O'Reilly. He's in a great position here. Foden plays it in.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Haaland knocks it out wide. Bernardo Silva, oh, good spread. O'Reilly. Foden has it out wide and in space. Robinson gets rid without sophistication. And it's Lewis. Here's the chance to cross. He's in a good position. Takes a shot! Smith Rowe.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
They'll have one final crack at it. And here's Iwobi. Lukic. And here's Rowe. Rowe! Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Lewis. O'Reilly. And here's Haaland. And here's Marmoush. Finals applies the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Anderson. Iwobi. And it's played forward. And here's Haaland. Rodri. This might spell a chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Bernardo Silva goes short. Bernardo Silva. Marmoush. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And he's heaved it away. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Looking here to chip it through. Tries to get it clear. And it's Bernardo Silva. Over to the left. Marmoush. And he shoots! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Smith Rowe. Lukic. And time is up. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling quality.